All right, guys, we are back for another one. Now, remember, I'm doing this channel to remind you that I am writing these stories to fix wokeness in our media and in our storytelling. So, for those of you guys that want to support me, that is why I'm here. That's literally why I do this channel. So, remember, I'm doing this for you guys. And this channel will not be around much longer if you guys do not support me. So, because again, I'm doing this for you. And if you guys are just not going to take it, and for whatever reason, you would rather have woke stories, yeah, well, then I won't be doing this. It's just that simple. So anyways, just remember, Charles Arlington on Amazon. Check out my stuff. And again, I made it for you. I put my work into making all that so that you could have good storytelling. This is what should be in our games, in our movies, in our media. All right?
The games you're
Let's
about
get
to
into
see
this. This is the Xbox show. I didn't see this. And I guess I didn't really want to watch it because I hate sitting through these. So I guess I'll just sit here and rage at Asmin, the cuck. Just because.
Development do not represent. Yeah, of course they don't.
So what? Is this actually a showcase? Oh, love it. Yeah, we're literally being shown the people replacing Americans right now. Good.
4 games.
I'm already seeing the DEI.
This is on 4K.
Oh my God. Just make white countries white again. Just make white countries white again. Enough, bro. Enough. 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 Make white countries white again. I'm so sick and tired of seeing white architecture and white neighborhoods and white this and white that. And it's like, oh, but the people occupying them are all brown. I'm sorry. Why are the browns not in their brown countries? Big question. Oh, and I want, when you bring in a bunch of brown people into a white country, I wonder what that does. It's not possible that if you bring the third world into a first world country, that the first world country turns into a third world country. That doesn't happen, right?
I'm gonna turn it down.
Sick and tired of it. And wokeness. And what is with these autistic females who think they're men? What is with these autistic women? Get the frick out of here. Get in a kitchen. Holy F. And they always have that feminist smirk on their face. They always look insufferable. These feminist whores. Oh my gosh. So annoying. It's always this smug look on their face like, I'm going to defeat the patriarchy today. Ooh. Oh, public execution. Oh, look at her. Gosh, she's seething right now that Trump won the election. She's the one calling for the freaking assassination of the freaking elected president. Ugh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, dude, what's the point of this? Who cares? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whatever, bro. Whatever. Dude, this is Xbox. Come on. Oh my gosh. You should be showing me a man drawing a tight woman with enormous breasts. Okay? Give me freaking Bayonetta. Give me freaking Lara Croft. Give me freaking Samus Aran. Give me, what's another chick? Eve? I guess Eve from Stellar Blade. Who else? Tifa. Give me Tifa. Dude, Momiji. Rachel from Ninja Gaiden. Mai Shirani from some random game. I think it's Street Fighter or whatever. Give me Melina from Mortal Kombat. Give me the busty freaking babes that we used to get in all of our games. What the frick? Give me Cortana from Halo 4 with slightly larger breasts. Come on, man. Well, what is this? I'm seeing a bunch of dudes. I want to see dudes drawing freaking hot chicks. Stop. I'm seeing freaking female mongoloid creatures instead. The frick is this? What is with these dysgenic people? Golly, this is what, bro, I'm just being reminded why games are so bad now. You got all these freaking liberal, hipster, loser retards. These are the I cannot wait for these people to lose their jobs. I cannot freaking wait. Why the frick are these people getting hired? What the F? And by the way, remember this, they canceled a bunch of dudes that are not freaking leftists out of this industry. That's why you see these retards. That's why they're all the people that got hired, because they freaking canceled and they forcibly removed everyone. Bring back all the dudes that say the N-word. Every single guy that says the N-word. I don't care what he is. I don't care if he's freaking purple. I don't care what the freaking skin color is. I want guys who drop the hard R back on these freaking teams. Bring them back. I'm freaking fed up with this. Blah. Blah. None of these guys are willing to say the N-word. Done. Oh, God. The women look horrible. Oh, my God. Look at their ugly faces. What the frick? Jeez. Bro. Oh, my. I'm just gonna freaking say, yo, Hitler had a point. Holy crap. Oh, my gosh. Holy crap. Oh, man. 1930s Germany. Whoa. Whoa. Bring it back. Dude, he was getting ahead of this. He was like, listen, in 100 years, you're going to have a bunch of dysgenic looking, disgusting liberals if you don't let me take power right now. And then the people of Germany, they said, please take power. I need a leader like you. We need to avoid the dysgenic future where we have a bunch of mongoloid people, a bunch of racial mutts running around. No one has one singular race. It's all these disgusting looking people. Oh my God. I get it now. I get what they were talking about. I understand the 1930s now. It all makes sense. Oh my gosh. Dude. Bro, that's the end of the video right there. I'm done. KO'd. I'm done. Bro, I'm freaking incapacitated. You know what I'm gonna do? This is the amount of respect I'm gonna show. I'm gonna play the freaking video and I'm gonna go get water right now.
All right, let's get it. Okay, so they're gonna do a game announcement? That's good. What's this? Very cool.
That's
Team
what I
Ninja.
miss.
They made Neo, right?
Alright, so I see Asian dudes. Oh, love of God. Oh, what the frick.
こんにちは、コエテクモゲームズチーム忍者の松田文彦です。
Love of God.
今日は皆様にチーム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの新情報を
Where's the hot chick with big breasts? Just show it to me, Asian man.
こちらをご覧くだ
Save
さい。
us. Save us.
Thank you. Thank you. 10 seconds of talking. Perfect.
Several years ago,
Yes.
the Dark Dragon, youngest of the
You know what? Listen, I support eugenics. I support plastic surgery. I support everything now. After seeing a lot of people through these gaming showcases, I'm like, oh man, all right, I support it all. You know, at one point I was like, I don't know, it kind of seems a little crazy. And then I was like, oh, they have a point. Oh man, they have a good point.
divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the
Okay.
world. The plot was ultimately
cool.
thwarted through the efforts of a soul ninja.
What, a woman?
However,
Oh,
Dark Dragon
is this
trust
Warframe?
remained,
Oh,
and
love
from
of God.
his dusk fell an endless downpour of cursed rain.
I mean, this looks
The
badass.
abandoned Tokyo continues its struggle against
Please,
chaos.
no, is that a woman? Or is that a man? I have, okay, that's a man?
Infiltrated the facility.
Thank God. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God it's a man. Holy crap, thank God.
Mission.
Oh my gosh. It looks cool, I guess. I mean, yeah, it looks cool. Oh, is this the new Ninja Gaiden or something? Oh, dude, is this Ninja Gaiden? Oh my God, bro. Oh, please show me a freaking hot chick, please. Please show me that this is
This
the...
looks a lot better than the old Team Ninja games. I'm gonna be real. This looks way better.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's not as choppy at all.
Yeah, the older ones were choppy. That was my biggest issue with some of their games. This is why I never got into it. Oh man, this is looking cool.
Yeah, this is fucking badass. You gonna show the boss fight? Okay.
It's cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Bro, oh my god, it's down to the squinty eyes. The squinty eyes are gonna freaking save the West. Oh my gosh. No one else except for the squinty eyes can freaking do it. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, man. White people are done. Oh my gosh. Seriously, we can't have white people making good games anymore? Come on. Jeez Louise. Oh my god. Little brother freaking caught up with big bro. What the frick? Oh, this is pathetic. Dude, it's only Asian developers that are doing good right now. They're the only ones that can make good games. But I will be pissed and I will scorn their freaking name if they do not show a woman with enormous breasts. Give me a Yang, give me Kasumi, give me all these freaking hot chicks. Listen, if this is Ninja Gaiden, I better see some freaking smoke shows right freaking now. You better freaking do it. You better freaking do it.
A futuristic laser sword fighting game. I wonder if I'm gonna play this one.
Oh, please. What game is this? Is she hot? Is she hot? No, I don't see big breasts. Oh, don't you even... I better see enormous breasts. I'm scouting the earth for the enormous breasts. You better have... Where's the enormous breasts? No way. There's no breasts. Oh, bro, it's over. It's over. Oh my gosh, it was a cool game until then. Frick. Where's the freaking enormous breasts? What are we doing here?
Ryu Hayabusa.
Oh, it is Ninja Gaiden. Show me the hot women then.
Your clan is plotting.
Nice.
It ends here.
Oh man. Dude, I am so... Dude, if the game is not weird and annoying to play like the other Ninja Gaiden games, I can't stand them. I will seriously play this game. I want to get into it, and I will do it if this is not choppy. Please. It looks good so
this
far.
looks pretty decent, man. This looks good.
So you've come.
I just don't know if the pacing's good or whatever, but Ryu's always been a cool looking character.
Raven.
Back off, Hayabusa. I will.
Where's the hot women? Team Ninja? Team Mother effing Ninja? I will scorn your name. I will be the freaking scourge upon your studio. I swear to God. I will rage. I will make a dedicated video on this. I will freaking do it. I will freaking scorn you so hard. If there are not sexy women, Momiji, freaking Rachel, whatever her last name is, I don't know. Anyways, I thought it was Rachel Starr, but maybe it's not. Maybe she's just Rachel. I don't know. I don't remember her last name. It's some Lat thing. Rachel Shuriken. I don't know. Anyways, you better freaking have some smoke show hot chicks. I swear to God. You better not let me down. I will rage. I will rage. You mother effers. Ninja Gaiden 4. Where's the freaking women? Oh. Where's the breasts? Where's the freaking breasts? Where's Team Ninja? You better not be a bunch of freaking soy boy, feminist, cuck lord, homosexuals. I swear to God, I will rage. It will happen.
Yeah, we playing this 100%. It's not even a question.
Where's the women? Show me a statue of the women.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah,
Show it to me.
Yeah, I mean, when's
最
it
強の
come
忍者
out?
となり容赦なく襲い来る敵に挑むハイスピードアクション忍者ガイデン
No contest, yeah.
High speed action.
This is badass.
It looks good, but where's the women?
I'm gonna be honest, this reminds me a lot of Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Yeah, it does.
A lot like it.
Where's the women? Show me the women. Where's the women?
It's fucking badass.
It's Asian men. It's Asian men. I'm sorry. Where are the busty women? Show them to me now. He said Bayonetta and Nier Automata. Okay, both of those games had a hot, sexy female. All right.
素晴らしいアクションタイトル
Same
を生み出
devs.
してこられました
Oh, it's the same devs. The same
忍者
people
ライデン
ma-
4というタイトルを
These guys
10年以
made
上の
Metal
時
Gear
を超え
Rising
て
Revengeance?
新たに皆様にお届けするにあたり、より多くの方に新鮮な気持ちでプレイしていただけるよう、新たな世界を新主人公であるもう一人の町人
Well, that
ヤクモ
makes
で
sense.
冒険するという形で制
Yeah, I
作
didn't
する
know
こと
that.
が来ました。
Okay.
Ryu looks absolutely amazing, but I need to see 4K Triple G breasts. I need to see Rachel in 4K.
先ほどご覧いただいた映像の中で竜はやぶさも登場しておりましたが、彼は今回も物語
Yeah,
の
that game
密
was
接に
amazing.
関わってきます。なぜヤクモと戦うことになったのか、竜はやぶさが戦う目的は
Oh
何なのか、
man, there's no hot
本
chicks.
作の物語の
Oh
中で展開し
bro,
ていきます。
Yeah, this is awesome.
I am literally going to seethe. I'm seething right now.
邪魔をするな。
You know, like whenever they play like one of those games where it's like a fat girl and it's a farming simulator and she has a cat.
What the heck? That is the most autistic zoom in possible.
Well,
この雨は
the way that the target audience for that would probably feel about this
雨が止まない
game,
限り東京に安寧は訪れません。
I'm the exact opposite.
Where's the breast on that boss?
Like
She should be stacked.
this is that you make a game like this is a
本
game
作
for
の
me.
新主人公であり、ハヤブサとつ
Yeah,
い
this is
カ
badass.
ラス一門に所属するヤクモが首都東
It
京で
looks cool, yeah.
Cozy games?
この世
Yeah.
界を晴らすため戦いに身を投じます。
これまで忍者外伝シリーズ
Man, they really want. Man, these guys are having their carpet walk right now. She man, I feel good lately. Feeling myself right now. I'm freaking feeling myself. I'm feeling like a male model.
で描かれてきたダークでハードな世界観は継承し、そこにさらに危機を感じさせる要素として呪いやより混沌とした景観のデザインを取
They all have the same hair.
り入れています。
Yeah, this is good.
ステージプレイ中に街が呪いの影響を
Now
受
I
け
can see
ビルは
why.
崩れ道は歪み、ヤクモをピンチに陥れることでしょう。
See, like I wonder if they're gonna
It's cool.
have a
とあ
badass
る出来事
story
によって
too.
街全体
Most people don't have good stories, sadly. Again, remember to pick up my books.
が崩壊し
Because that's one thing that really
魔族や
carried
ヤクモと敵対する勢力が
Revengeance.
ひしめき合う状
I
態にな
love
ってお
the
り
story for that
環境
game.
全
I never saw the story.
体がプレイヤーに牙を向くように感じられるはずです。前作より立体的に自由度の増した
Oh man, that looks so cool, bro. I love that. It just looks so cool.
リングやシリーズおなじみの体術など忍者
You know, I don't really like the environmental design of this game. And that's what games like this typically suffer with, especially like Japanese or Chinese games. They really suffer on environmental design. The women are typically hot, which is awesome, but then the gameplay is sometimes bad. Sometimes their stories are typically better than American stories, and that's just because Americans, for some reason, they've all become retards.
アクションを駆使して乗り越えていくことになります。
It's really not that hard. It's just that Americans, they've really dedicated themselves to liberalism for so long that they've all become a bunch of egalitarian retards. If they would just drop the egalitarianism, they would make good stuff.
レールアクション、スイングアクションなどのダイナミックで爽快なシチュエーションを多く追加しました。これら以外にも様々な
There's some elements of this game I don't like. I don't like the dark palette. It's far too nihilistic. Like the very blacked out coloration, right? Everything's very gloomy and doomy. the environments we're going to, right? Gloom and doom. And I don't see any breasts. So, that would really redeem. I would have nothing to say bad about this game if there was just, if Momiji, Kazumi, Ayane, and Rachel, and some other hot chicks added in who look like them, were added into the game, then I would be like, this is the best game ever made on planet Earth.
シチュエーションやチャレンジ、隠されたアイテムなどを用意しており、
It looks like they did a lot in this game already.
テンションにも
Like, look at how
驚い
much
ていただける
content
と思
they've
います。
added.
Yeah, it looks really empty, the environments. That's always the issue with these developers. Black Myth Wukong did a good job on the environmental design, but yeah, games like this typically suffer on the game design side. I mean, a random chest sitting in the middle of a room. Right now I'm getting flashbacks to Strangers of Paradise, which had absolutely awful environmental design, level design. It's just so bad. It's so bad.
Revengeance had that too. So, please tell me this comes out in like 2 months. Please don't be like it's coming out in 2026.
Man, that chick is reminding me of a man.
Yeah, it's coming out next week.
A genius ninja? So he's a black man.
2027? No. Nope.
世代の町人たり得る人物として
Fake.
デザインしています。そんなヤクモの前に立ちふさがるのは荒れ果てた東京の治安維持組織であり、黒竜の封印を守
Platinum
る
Games also did Bayonetta and Nier Automata?
現世に蔓延する人ならざるもの。
See, I never played the Nier series or Nier
そして
series.
もちろん
So then there needs to, if they did Bayonetta and Nier Automata, they better have sexy women in this game. I swear to God.
Because remember, I didn't play video games for like 20 years. I just played WoW.
He didn't play games for 20 years. He only played WoW? Dude, yo, that's crazy. I mean, he plays like that.
さらにヤクモが使える新要素結節忍術ヌエの型を駆使したダイナミックな攻撃によってこれまでから大きく進化した1対他の戦闘を可能にしましたヌエの型では
See, I like the focus on styles that they have too.
Yeah, it's really good, but I like, where's the coloration? It feels so bland, or it feels soulless. It feels far too nihilistic, and I don't like that. It would be better if it were a little bit more colorful, just a little, maybe a little bit more cyberpunk. And I don't mean like Cyberpunk 2077. I just mean cyberpunk theme, right? Sci-fi with a lot of bright neon lights everywhere. That would be better. Unless this is unfinished. Maybe it's unfinished.
It just looks cool to do the attacks. It's that simple.
もちろん1対1の戦闘における
Who's his vibes? Is Ubisoft still streaming? They probably turned it off after they saw this.
緊張感のあるフェアな戦闘を味わうことができます
They're probably, alright, nah, never mind.
一瞬の隙を逃さずに攻撃を仕掛けていくことが重要ですヌエの型によって忍者ガイデンの熱さの味わいにさらなる進化を感じられるかと思います
Oh, no. No, there's a random freaking homosexual ad. Ugh. Make it stop. Wait, hold up. What did he say?
あるフェアな戦闘を味わうもちろん1対1の戦
Style that they have too.
攻撃となっており多勢に無勢の状
It
態
just looks cool to do the attacks. It's that simple.
もちろん1対1の戦闘における
Who's his
技術
vibes? Is Ubisoft still streaming? They probably turned it off after they saw this.
緊張感のあるフェアな戦闘を味わうことができます
They're probably, alright, nah, never mind.
一瞬の隙を逃さずに攻撃を仕掛けていくことが重要ですヌエの型によって忍者ガイデンの熱さの味わいにさらなる進化を感じられるかと思います
Yeah, shut it down.
アクションに関しては手触り、バランス調整など細部にわたり日々議論させていただき、会社の垣根を越えた密なやり取りをさせていただいています。
It's not developed by Americans. The game will actually be good.
ユーとは一味違うアクションを有していますが、その中でもしっかりと
You're right.
忍者ガイデンらしさを感じていただけると思います。
No, that's absolutely true. It's not developed by Americans. It's probably going to be good. Yeah, sadly. It's just freaking... Oh, man, it's so pathetic.
So
So you have two different attack styles? Okay. It's pretty simple. I'm gonna do the one that's the slowest, that does the biggest attacks.
抑揚あるスピーディーな攻防などはもちろんヤクモでも健在です。
ヤクモと竜ハイブザはそれぞれがかなり異なる個性的な遊び心地になっていますのでさまざまな戦闘バリエーションを楽しむことができるようになっています
I hope that they have the thing where like you can slow down time and cut people apart.
飛炎、伊豆直しなど
Like, I really hope they have that.
目視しつつ新
That would be cool.
That was my favorite part of
忍者ガイデン
Revengeance.
にご期待ください
Very bloody game, yeah.
忍者ガイデンシリーズに色濃く残っている歯応えやグレードの高いアクション体験の継承さらに我々プラチナゲームズの特徴であるスピーディーなアクション
Where's the women, man? Seriously, like...
総力を上げて開発を進めております
It's a Ninja Gaiden game. How are you guys forgetting that everyone wants to see a busty
It's
chick?
really hard, right?
存分に楽しめる作品になって
Every dude and his brother wants to see a busty chick, and you're forgetting all about that.
おりますのでぜひ発売をお待ちください長年にわたって
Yeah, these are like the, before we had Dark Souls, like this is like one of the benchmark games, right? It's like if you're a real one, you play this game.
2025年秋に本作を皆様にお届けできるのを楽しみにしています続行にもぜひご期待ください
The NES Jojo is hard as fuck. Okay, what does it say? Release date fall 2025.
さて
Okay,
本日お伝えしたい発表はそれだけではありませんこちらをご覧ください
Okay, what else is it? Don't tell me you're gonna announce another game. Oh shit.
Come on. Oh, come on. Please. Alright, we're getting a... Let's check it out.
Okay, what else is it? You're gonna announce another... Don't tell me you're gonna announce another game. Oh shit. Alright.
Looks awesome.
Wait, what is this? Is it remaster? Yeah, it seems like it's a lower.
Bro, Ryu is such a cool character.
My path
Lower resolution or fidelity. Cool. See, I never played a single one of these games. All this is super new to me.
Man, the monster designs are pretty cool. You know, we got a lot of games that used to have these creatures as the monsters. Yeah. It's really weird, the sorts of things that are fads for quite a while. Because I remember there's so many games that used to make creature bosses like this. And this is why in my review I said for Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise, I said this is a game that reeks of like game design from 15 to 20 years ago. Because the enemies look a lot like this. There's so many games. I mean, God of War was like this for a while. Just so many games that had these Leviathan, bestial type of enemies and villains. Nowadays, I think it's a little bit more creative with a lot of games. Like Black Myth Wukong looks much better with... honestly, I think older games, their bosses look horrible. Stellar Blade has good looking bosses. I think nowadays bosses look a little bit more creative. Elden Ring, obviously, Dark Souls, a lot of the bosses look really good.
If this is a remaster.
Gee, I wonder if we're gonna see a sexy woman in this.
This is fucking... Dude, how did I
It looks so cool.
miss this?
You missed it. Oh, here we have a succubus boss. Wow. Oh, look at her. She has breasts. Wow. Wow. I wonder if they're going to do this for Ninja Gaiden 4. You mother effers, you better not go freaking woke. Do what the frick the men of old used to do. The men who made these older games. Literally in your own franchise. Honor what they did and throw breasts everywhere. There needs to be breasts on everything. What the frick?
This is fucking badass.
This, I can already tell she's busty. What the frick? What the frick? This is way better graphics than the base game. So they did a really good job with the remaster.
Holy shit. Ninja Gaiden 2.
Well, they didn't show any breasts, so
忍者
whatever.
ガイデン2のオリジナル版は2008年に Xbox360 で発売し、バイオレンスな表現とハイスピードなバトルを皆様にお楽しみいただいた作品です。
I need a shower scene with a bunch of bamboo sticks in Ninja Gaiden 4.
今作忍者ガイデン2ブラックではオリジナル版の表現に立ち戻り、アンリアルエンジン5を用いてグラフィックを大幅に刷新、忍者ガイデン2の完全版として開発いたしました。
Please tell me it's
綺麗
gonna
な
be
グラ
out
フィック
soon.
でお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、リュウハヤブサに加え、アヤネ、モミジ、レイチェルも
Oh! It's Momiji! Oh! Gee, wow. Wow, for the remaster, they didn't forget about Momiji. What the frick? Frick? Yeah, but yeah, Ayane, Momiji, Rachel. Yeah, they better be in freaking Game 4. Better. You freaking raging homosexuals. I will call these effing developers raging homosexuals in Ninja Gaiden 4 if I do not see busty babes in that game. If I can't jerk into your game, it's over. It's over.
We need to get you into the golden age of these games, man. Yeah, I
そして
know.
本作は本日
Wow, that chat is definitely happy about my body is ready. Yeah, the chat is definitely feeling
コン
the
ソール、PC、そして Xbox ゲー
The
ムパスで
women.
この後すぐに発売となります。忍者ガイデンシリーズを長年応援いただいている皆様はもちろんのこと、本日忍者ガイデンを知っていただいた皆様も
Yeah? And are the women in freaking Ninja Gaiden 4?
お楽しみください。
Please tell me that New Age Ninja Gaiden is going to continue faithfully from the sexiness and the awesomeness of the older games. Right now we know the awesomeness is there, but where the frick are the women? Where the frick are the women? What the frick? Bro.
今年はチーム忍者創立30周年の節目であり、本日
whatever.
So it's been 30 years that they've been making these games. Holy shit.
Yeah, a long time. There's a lot of dudes, man. The dudes that made the first couple of games, man. They're sitting in a wheelchair.
Well, it
better be pretty good by now then. Wait, I was AFK. What? It's out to... What? What? What do you mean?
Oh look, white people. Oh, yep, and now this is where we know that... Oh, art director, thank God. Oh, love of God. Oh, love of God. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Some ugly freaking people. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. 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 Oh, what are we doing? Oh my gosh. Oh my, where's the eugenics program? Gosh, dang it, man. Show me the retards who said that eugenics was not a good idea. Holy frick. Oh my gosh. Man, people love optics more than they love the truth. Oh my gosh. Man, so, these are the same retards that could convince you that eating an orange is bad. They'll tell you that eating an apple is bad for you. Oh my gosh. These are the people that will tell you that eating Oreos is a good thing because it's virtuous and it's supporting racial unity between whites and blacks.
We treat the setting almost like a
Where is
character
it?
of its own.
Is it on Steam?
From the magical Nora of contrast to the alternate history of We Happy Few, we draw
Oh really? The
inspiration
same
from the
people?
landscape
What the
to shape
frick?
Game
mood,
Pass.
drama, and intrigue.
Okay.
For
Oh
South of
look,
Midnight,
black
our
woman
third-person
in
action
white
adventure
person
game,
setting.
the story and
Oh, that's
characters
not
bring
weird.
a folkloric deep south to life.
So I have to play it on Game Pass.
This
I
gave us a
can't just
chance
like
to
buy it
explore
on
Southern
Steam.
Gothic themes with a
Oh
dark
man,
fantasy twist.
this reminds
So
me
while our
of
protagonist
Flintlock
uses
Siege
the
of
folklore
Dawn.
story, it's the macabre elements
Oh,
and larger
I
than life
hate
creatures that
American
always
media.
I'm not
Golly, this is so bad.
out on this game yet. I'm not out on this game.
I am.
No.
Oh, she man. Oh man, I'm finna feel myself. It looking like a flooded out there. Oh, she man. Oh, we are finna be done for real. Oh God, no cap for real. Ah, she man, screw you. You bigotries. Oh no, my mama got washed away.
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old.
Oh, love of God.
Darkly magical world where
Oh my gosh, bro.
an ancient magical power that
Bro, this is not Samus Aran.
Show the boss fights.
That is not freaking Triss or Yennefer from Witcher. Oh my gosh. Show me
Yeah, guys, true. There's a lot of women in this game. It might not be too good.
That's true. I detect a lot of women. This is going to be a bad game, which is actually true.
Revealing that creatures from old folktales actually exist.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sick and tired of these masculine, disgusting, feminist women. Where's the double D-breasted Playboy model? I'd rather hear her speak to me. Okay, some gay hipster guy. Oh, dude, you're done. Yeah, someone said soy boy. He's a soy boy for sure.
Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities.
Wow, it's another game where you can run sideways on a wall while you slowly move down, and then you jump over to another wall that you move sideways on. Has anybody done that before?
Everyone's done that before.
That's cool, I like that.
Combat is about understanding and adapting to different enemy archetypes.
Let's see the combat.
The manifestations of corruption.
Oh look, I haven't seen that enemy type in a bunch of games multiple times before. Wow, I'm not getting reminded of Remnant 2.
For example, the swap burrows on the ground can unleash devastating strikes from afar, while the Ravager closes the distance with shitting speed. Hazel can counter these threats with agile
Or Remnant in general. I mean, these guys look like enemies from Remnant.
But every combat situation I see is inside an arena.
Yeah, this is one of those games that's an arena fighter for sure. I do not like arena fighters. Evil West was an arena fighter, and I did not like the arenas. Like arena fighters, honestly, I despise them so much. They're not fun. Wow, nice. She brother. Oh my goodness.
I'm
Where is a chick with busty freaking breasts? Where the frick is she? I haven't seen it yet. I'm freaking seething right now. Love of God, it's over. It's over.
Last God of War I played was on PS2, okay, bro? Like, I don't even know what God of War's like anymore.
And press the advantage with follow-up strikes. Spells interact uniquely with each enemy type, creating dynamic combat scenarios, especially when facing multiple types of opponents at the same time. Once near death,
Guys, remember I'm covering, like literally I'm covering this. Pick up my books.
these can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free of their clutch, which has the added benefit of providing L boosts and reducing ability cooldowns. If you play your combos right, you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on chaining her abilities.
Okay.
As Hazel progresses in the game, she unlocks new moves and improved abilities.
Did it cost floofs?
Which areas to prioritize.
Floofs?
The upgrades will change how you approach combat.
The fuck is a floof?
We're getting so creative nowadays. They're called floofs.
Area of attacks, or refining push and pull skills to improve precision and make them feel more rewarding. The combat system is fast and responsive, built around chaining attacks, landing precise strikes, and unraveling enemies.
You mind if I take a look around? You can see everybody's on my camera. They
Oh.
price of $1.
In Hazel's Search
Some
for Mother,
washed
you'll explore
up
multiple regions,
dude.
each ruled by a mythical
Nice.
creature with their own Southern Gothic history.
Cool.
You'll gradually uncover the backstories of these beings, once human or animal, were transformed by tribes.
It's kind of interesting, I guess, that design, but it looks like it should be in a better game, right? It doesn't. This would be interesting if it were in Witcher 3, because they would make variations that make the creature look a little bit better than this. This looks soulless. In Witcher 3, this would look good. They would do certain things to augment the overall design and look of the creature, and it would have more personality as well.
Tragedy. Their secrets waiting to be discovered. As a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by collecting fragments of haunted
Heals them?
memories. We call these echoes. Which
What do you mean
relate
heals
to the
them?
past. Hazel
What
must
about killing
experience these echoes before she can mend them.
I gotta kill him, brother.
What?
We design each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wonderment.
Of course she's a girl? Oh, that's right. So she's gotta be a healer. Good point. No, you're right.
While not all encounters lead to direct combat, Hazel will need to face mythical creatures in epic confrontation before she can heal them. Our boss encounters and gameplay sequences also reflect the uniqueness of each creature.
That sucks.
Mechanics that center around a specific
That sucks too.
combat. These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity. I think
Yeah.
as the rest, the musical theme builds up, shrinking the tension.
These animations aren't really that good. I'm gonna be real.
It's people tongue,
These are pretty weak.
or hugging Molly. Each of these larger-than-life creatures is inspired by Southern folklore and lead to climactic battles.
We got a long journey ahead.
South of Midnight unfolds as a hero's journey, and as Hazel, you'll travel through a tapestry
Why is
of
this
shattered
woman? I'm sorry. Why is she not in the kitchen?
landscapes. From abysmal swamps
So it's like gay
to flooded
Wukong?
farmlands
Not
to
really.
the Appalachian peaks. In our magical
I
south,
wish.
decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry river. And as Hazel delves deeper,
It's fine.
reality bends ever more toward the fantastical.
The history, landscape, and folklore of the American Deep South fill our world.
Man, they just look like feminists. How is it so easy for these women to look like feminists? Like, they all look the same. And what I mean is, they all look like they're seething inside. Literally seething inside.
And our team has infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling, like our bottle trees and hate
I'm still waiting for the chick that I would bone in 2 seconds. Where is she?
root porches, which
Yeah,
are said to
sure.
ward off evil spirits. The weight of the past emerges as central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals. who
Show
stay
me
behind to face a
Tifa.
hurricane.
I need to see Tifa. No, that's not it. That's not. No, that's not it.
Artistically, we're staying true to our Moody Compulsion signature style. But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation, which allows our team to bring a distinct personality and tone into every proper character.
I don't know if this was the right
Because
decision.
folklore
I don't think this
isn't
really looks very good,
We
personally.
embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories to adapt
It just looks like it's low
and craft our
FPS
own
to me.
version of the fantastical Deep South.
I know what they're trying to do. I don't think they achieved it though. You can turn it off. Yeah, I know.
Motion games, we love to craft around central themes. We're lucky to have talent across all the disciplines.
Just talking
and
about it.
collaborate to give Southern Midnight such a unique personality.
You can turn it off. Oh my gosh, why are you complaining about it?
We hope you enjoyed this deep dive.
Because they're talking. He is talking about it.
Available on Xbox and Steam.
Okay, I'll play it. Yeah, I'll play this one comes out for sure. Following on. I'm not totally out on this game, but some of those boss mechanics that I saw really didn't look very good. And I think that a choppy frame rate experience followed by like mechanics you have to dodge in real time. I think that you're basically putting ice cream and steak together. Bad combo. Yeah. We'll see what happens though. What's this?
Everyone, we are Sun4 Interactive, and welcome to our manor.
Manor. Oh shit.
We are a small studio.
Oh, isn't this the home to the Browns, right? A lot of brown people live here.
Made in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Character Expedition.
Oh, yo, this game looks really good.
Oh, yeah. Well, oh, no. Oh, love of... Hold up. All right, whatever. Yeah, this looks like a decent game. I look forward to it. Now, the women, they should have more cleavage. They should have larger breasts. Outside of that, though, this is going to be a cool game.
I've
never seen this.
Set in the fantasy version of late 19th century medieval
Yeah, I'm gonna play this.
Our grand adventure in game development.
Oh, so a bunch of brown people should obviously be in this game.
Solo passion project. I wanted to create something like the JRPGs with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved, but that fully leveraged the latest tech,
American
fresh
metaphor.
genre with new features, and took place in a company world. I knew I needed help to realize my dream.
Yes.
First, I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
This guy.
trading ideas right
So I hired the help I needed. Hey guys,
And that turned into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first prototype of the reactive
I'm going to save the gaming industry.
cinematic balance camera system.
I feel like it's kind of like a Super Mario RPG.
Features. We felt we had something
Not sure, I think
challenging
so.
and fun.
After Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both passionate gamers, and when he described the project, I quit my job the following week and
fancy.
joined the team
Nobody.
without hesitation. Because I believe that in video games, success always starts with a strong creative vision. And we have that defined by 3 core elements. A story with great emotional depth. Gameplay that...
But where are the breasts and the cleavage? I get it, you got a story. Okay, cool, guys. But where's the enormous breasts?
And we have that.
I need enormous breasts.
A story with great emotional depth.
No. Okay, understand this.
With a strong creative vision. And
Flip
we
this
have that
around.
defined by 3 core elements.
No. That should be a woman smothering me with breasts.
A story with great emotional depth. Gameplay that innovates on the classics we love.
Yeah, this looks really cool.
And a world that is completely original,
Ooh, it's
beautiful,
classic.
and immersive. We founded Sunset Interactive on these tenets. A group of friends with a shared vision and the drive to make something great.
It is.
This too is your legacy.
Yeah, this looks like a really promising game. I plan on playing
Core
this.
to every great RPG is a compelling story. And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. And that started with the hook.
Not hot enough. She needs, and obviously that looks like a French person, or I mean, sorry, white person.
67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year, that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger.
They're hitting the wall.
The paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year, that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions depart to kill the paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
So you're killing God. That's literally the story. So you're killing God.
Cool, I like that. That's compelling and interesting.
Expedition is.
Gosh dang it! Gosh dang it! Mother ever! Frick! They had their opportunity to just give her freaking cleavage. Make her dress up like a whore. And this is what they do to us. Every time.
We honor your dedication.
Gosh dang it.
Not garbage.
And she looks like she's menopause.
That we didn't want to
End
focus
it
on
all.
evil. What's interesting to us are people who, yes, are flawed, but who care deeply about each other. And conflict
Whatever.
arises because they have different perspectives on what needs to be done.
I'm sorry about you.
We wanted our story to feel dark and mature, with adult characters who feel like real people with real experiences.
Just pick up my books. Just pick up my books. No.
I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The heart of the
She's
story is
autistic.
about overcoming an existential
Yeah. I agree with that.
while struggling with loss and grief. And it's rooted in the characters' relationships, both to
Oh man, whenever these white people studios now, and this is just the truth. Whenever white people studios are like, this is about tragedy and grief. This is about mature themes. Oh, it's so gritty. Every time. It's never that way. No, this is emotionalist dog crap. This is feminist romance novel depth of storytelling. This isn't The Witcher. This isn't Nier Automata. This isn't, there's some other examples I could give, but like, well, actually, what's a good one? I mean, like, I've, reading The Witcher, it's been pretty good. They're not bad, those books. There's another writer that I enjoy that writes pretty decently well, but like Anders Age, he's pretty good. He's different, but H.P. Lovecraft, I like his writing, but he's different than what I'm talking about here. But anyways, what's another good example? I don't know. I mean, there's other examples, but they're not like the highlight examples I want to give. So anyways, don't be gay and buy my books.
to each other and to themselves.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me.
Anyways, as I was saying, whenever white people sit there and they're like, oh, I made a story that's really deep and really philosophical, and blah, 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 blah. Again, it always turns out it's just dog trash written by women. No, it's not good. This is not Nier Automata. This is not, what's another one? I have some examples I could give. I mean, I guess it's not Last of Us. Maybe I could say that. I mean, the first one was pretty good, yeah. So it's not Last of Us. It's not Metal Gear Solid 5. I love that game and I love the story, even though it was unfinished, but I don't care. It's not Final Fantasy 15, which had a really great story, really great characters, unfinished game. Oh man, dude, the biggest tragedies of gaming is Final Fantasy 15 and Metal Gear Solid 5. Oh man. Oh man, moment of silence. Oh frick, my life is over.
What are we gonna do?
In a world like this, how does one stay hopeful or make peace with their fate? What duty do you
Oh
owe to
my
each other?
gosh. Oh my gosh. These inquiries by women, they're always so shallow. How does one come to terms with blah, blah, blah? Oh my gosh. Someone find freaking Socrates, Aristotle. Have them be the person asking you questions and making the story. Pick up my books, by the way. Stop being a freaking retard. Love of God, you freaking clowns. Stop being interested by these games. It amazes me. It amazes me. Like, literally, falling asleep, I can make better stories than this, with better storylines. What the frick? The frick? How are these people failing upwards? How are they doing it? Jeez Louise.
These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Me, I succeed downwards. Nice man job. I almost wanted to say it. Biatch. Let's just say biatch. Are they lesbian, bro? Come on. You freaking retards. Freaking buy my books. Love of God. You want to see a good story for once in your effing pathetic life? Freaking A. You freaking morons that will buy this freaking demoralizing, cuck-holding dog trash. Pick up my freaking books, you freaking clowns.
Story.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow
Oh my god, all the characters are women. Jeez Louise. Oh my god. Listen, bro. They're not from The Witcher. They're not from Ninja Gaiden. So I'm not... I have a raging flaccid right now. Raging flaccid.
The characters all have their own motivations and perspectives. Gustave and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition. Even in
When I look at Momiji, it's done. I got other raging going on. Oh man. Oh man. There's no cleavage.
The graphics for this game are really good.
Aren't the French all about women showing their freaking breasts? What the frick is going on, bro?
Whose darkest days have already happened.
Where is my wee wee? I need to place my wee wee. Inside of Shishi. I must place my wee wee inside of Shishi.
It's not all dark though. Along the way, they meet various colorful NPCs and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly but kinda bloodthirsty philosopher and a fully playable character. He has a really cool battle mechanic where he can turn...
Okay, and I still don't see double D breasts exposed. What the frick is this?
Into the enemies he defeats.
What are you doing?
Foot! Aha! That's a foot? Oh shit!
Very old and has seen many expeditions come and go.
Oh damn!
He is a Dreadfall, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation. They are fun and sort of ridiculous. You meet Monoko and many of their Dreadfalls across the game.
Nice.
The environments look terrible. They look terrible. It looks like soulless modern day environments that have a very I do not like these modern day design of environments. It's so bland. It's like modern art. If modern art became an environmental design, that's what it is, which means bland nothing. It's not even abstract, let's just be honest, but it's so indiscernible, it means nothing, and that's really what it is. It's gone so far from abstract that now we're going into indiscernible artistic creation. It's so bad.
And of course, there is Estia, who is one of the oldest and lore-wise the most powerful creatures in the universe. Estia is that powerful. He will be your mount and help you travel to secret corners of the world.
So this is your traveling system.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, the graphics look good, but I just don't know, man. Like, oh man. There is a magic that this game is going for that Final Fantasy VII has, specifically with Remake, the first one. The cast of characters, they all look the right look, you know? I'm trying to think of another game that has a good cast of characters. I can't think right now. I mean, yeah, no, I'm trying to think men and women, and I can't think of anything right now. So, but this game's going for, man, God, it's not that hard. It is not that hard. Hire someone that will say the N-word. Hire someone that will say the N-word. I'm so freaking fed up with this. It's because you will say the N-word that you will make great media. Love of God. And I'm not saying that's me. I'm just saying you got to find a guy that says the N-word on loop. He literally sits there and he makes promotional material with the N-word. There you go. That's who will freaking save gaming. Love of God. Oh my gosh. Oh. I'm dying. It's just, this is too much. This is too much. It's too much.
Reason for joining the expedition, and each of them has their own story arc and resolution that we think players really connect with.
Where's the cleavage? Where larger breasts? Give them to me.
Very creative, yeah, this is...
In addition to a strong narrative,
this is great.
a clear vision for our own take on the genre score gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system is a traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love.
No, but the problem is, like, there's things I like about this game. I like the environments, and I like the environmental world design outside, like here I like it, outside of the indiscernible modern art segments. But outside of that, there's the party has a lack of character. And that's the problem. It doesn't have that it factor of Cloud Strife, of Tifa, of Aerith, of Barrett. And that doesn't mean that everyone needs to be super diverse. It just means that these characters, they don't have that you look at the person and it just has that touch, that mark of ego. You don't see that. These characters, they don't look that explicit from one another in a way where they personify a very explicit and a very important identity. It doesn't have that, the mark of ego. They don't have that.
Real-time reaction.
These look like bland university students, and that's what I'm saying. And I can't stand this. It looks like they're lost. They should be in a barista, Starbucks shop somewhere, and they got lost along the way.
And dynamism. During enemy turns, you can negate all damage by dodging or firing at the right time.
The combat looks cool though, and the graphical effects during combat looks good.
Turn-based with real-time mechanics took a long time to get right. During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard. Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since.
What'd he say?
Dodging or firing at the right time. Turn-based with real-time mechanics took a long time to get right. During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard. Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then.
The real-time elements too hard?
We've done a lot of rebalancing since. With iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies. A big part of the formula lies in the many ways
that's what Dark Souls does.
Character.
Yep.
We spend a lot of time.
There's difficulty sliders in the game, but they're items and not options or menus.
The philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable, so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game.
Oh man, there's an uncanny feeling about the way that the women look in this game.
Nice switches between stances, which can ultimately.
I'm sorry, can we get this guy on freaking steroids? By the way, the freaking guy presenting the information. Bro, can you get on steroids? Can you please? Can you start eating raw meat for breakfast, please?
Defense, all power. I personally like to make Mel the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays it that way. Most people
whoa. Okay. He's explaining the game. Let's chill out a little bit.
Her as a game, but I'm pretty much power. I personally like to make Mel the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Okay. Most people play her.
Sorry, she's supposed to be the protector of the group? I'm sorry. A male, masculine archetype should be placed onto a woman. Again, this is woke nonsense. And a bunch of retards out there, the liberals, they love to be like, well, women can be just like men, and women can be protectors too. Never works that way, you freaking tard. And by the way, if you're a soy boy, literally the rope is free. Find the rope, it's free. Taste it. Just chew on some rope, bro. Just chew on it. Love of God. You're such a cock, you believe in nothing. You will believe me and just do it. Freaking just go chew on some rope, bro. Chew on it.
As a glass cannon with Gustav's complementary skills.
There's like a Hideo Miyazaki movie turned into
hundreds of passive effects, which in our game called Lumina.
To me, this feels like a JRPG,
every character has more than 20 unique skills in the skill
with
tree
Western characters and
JRPG with less attractive women, less charisma. It's not hard. Gosh, dang it, man. It is not hard. It's not hard to have charisma for your characters. It's not hard. It's not freaking hard. Love of God, bro. Jeez Louise, man. Where's the it factor? These characters have the soulless factor. That's what they have. They feel soulless. They look soulless. Ugh. And it all.
And people making
You
it.
can gain through Lumina and weapons. So there are a ton of builds and playstyle to explore.
Oh my gosh, it's just not hard, bro. Like, golly, Tifa has the it factor. Momiji has the it factor. Ryu Hayabasa, whatever the frick, has the it factor. Melina from Mortal Kombat has the it factor. What the frick are we doing here? How are we missing the it factor so much? Oh my gosh, it's not hard. How did so many developers understand how to make a character? You're like, yes, yeah, yes. Nowadays, we're freaking strapped for freaking cash on this, man. The it factor. No one has it anymore. We're making mundane people the characters.
Needless to say, we
End it
can't
all.
wait to see how you choose to play and what kinds of build you'll design that will
Geralt of Rivia has the it factor. Triss, it factor. Yennefer, it factor. For their archetypes. What the frick are we doing now? The love of God, man. It's not hard to make the it factor. But it's like they want to make these dysgenic people, or the uncanny people, and they want you to treat it like, yeah, that's the person. That's the guy. No.
probably never even imagined.
Okay, what the freak is with the music? Hello, it's my turn. I am the random Frenchman is take over. Hello there, my friends. Look at my glasses. I am game developer now. Oui. Anyone have some shishis?
Is set in the French fantasy world, and I was really excited to
What is
design
going
something
on?
Okay. Very cool.
Every level has its own color and texture identity. For
These intros, man.
example, the Gestural Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy
The environments are cool in their own rights. It just feels soulless, man. It's not hard. It's so crazy, man. It's not hard.
RPG makes no
We wanted
sense.
something that feels chaotic.
Someone just said Final French Fantasy. That's so funny. Only that the women are not hot. I mean, geez Louise, man. Final Fantasy's always been good with hot women, for the most part. Well, except for the recent games. Well, specifically Final Fantasy 16.
Grungy, and toy-like.
Yes, it does.
Basically
If
a
you think
bazaar.
about it, it makes perfect
Everything's
sense.
Disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are unsafe, built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Gestrals are like. The Gestral Village is hidden inside the ancient
Spanish?
sanctuary. The ideas here were
They're going for a
forest,
Nier
labyrinth, and
Automata feel with
I designed it as a
these
vibrant
random
place,
creatures
like
or
an old
whatever.
Graveyard of Gestrals, or forgotten wooden toys in a box, with two main colors, red and white. I wanted to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger, with traps and labyrinths in case enemies get.
It looks like they have an idea with this. I'm willing to give this game a shot, but like, man, you know, here's what I think it is. I think that when you make games, and I do mean this, and I think like there was a time where we got some good games with good stories. But I think like the more, I mean, this is with any group of people, but especially like a friend group, but it's very similar when you make a company. If you have a bunch of people that are disparate from one another drastically, this is why you need to be able to say the N-word around the people that you work with. Okay? You need to be able, it needs to feel like a tight-knit group of freaking bros that you're working on a game with, where you can just say what's on your mind. Like, bro, I wanted freaking, I saw that chick crossing by on the street and I just wanted to jerk off. If you can say something like that to your freaking, the people that you're working with, right? You can treat the freaking fellow guys like a bunch of bros. And you can just say, if you can have locker room talk with the dudes you're working with, you're going to make great stuff. And that's what I mean. Every time I say all this, right? You got to be able to say the N-word. And it's not about the N-word, it's about dominance. Reminds me of that one joke I made. I was playing one game. It's not about sex. It's about dominance. Anyways. Oh my God. God help me. No, but like, you got to be able to say the N-word or just anything. You got to say whatever's like the most air quotes unacceptable around the people that you're working with. If you have to have political correctness of any kind with the people you're working with, you're not going to make good stuff. It needs to be like a group of bros. You're all locker room talk. You're like, dang, would you smash this peace star? You gotta be able to be super inappropriate with the people that you're working with. And it's for the fact of, again, you gotta have a brotherly bond. If you don't have that, you're not gonna make good stuff. You gotta be able to sit there with the dudes and just be like, dang, what's up with that chick right there, huh? If you can't do that, it's over. You're not gonna make good stuff. So this is the problem I think I see. Well, rewording it. This is the problem that we see with these games, and that is the people working on these games now, they're from wildly different demographics. You know, they're different races. You have to have women now on the teams. You have these dudes that are soy boys working with non-soy boy dudes, right? If you get a bunch of soy boys together, you're going to have a very different game than if you have a bunch of conventional dudes who are, they're taking steroids and they eat nails for breakfast. If you get a bunch of conventional masculine guys together, you're going to have a very different game. But you get a bunch of soy boys together, very different game. It's very important the people that you're bringing into your team. And when you bring in the soy boys and you're trying to bring in also maybe, who knows, but maybe conventional masculine dudes, and you're just bringing in all this wild, crazy groups of people, and you're bringing in feminists, and you're bringing in, people love to act like diversity makes everything better. Oh, we get to hear everyone's perspective. No, that's everyone muddying the waters, and on top of that, now everyone wants to censor each other. The feminists are like, oh my gosh, you saw a woman passing by on the street and you wanted to plow her? Oh my gosh, HR violation. And then there you go. Now you're not going to make a good game because now you're afraid to say, hey, we should have this edgy we should have this edgy joke in our game. We should have an edgy character in our game. We should have this thing that's totally inappropriate and it'll make hilarious moments in a game with a really compelling character. You don't say that because you're afraid of that freaking, oh man, just want to freaking say it right now. Biting my freaking tongue. Because you have a freaking biatch from HR, okay, on the team now. And because you have the wrong people, it hurts and it affects the cohesion of the team that's working on these games. So when you have the right people and you maximize, again, it's the same thing as when you're surrounded by people who are high performers, it makes you, even as a low performer or average performer, it makes you put in more work and it makes you acclimate to your environment. So if you have a bunch of dudes that are just the right dudes, they're creative, they're edgy in the right way, you have a well-socialized group of men that are just edgy, they're funny, they're dudes, they're freaking dudes, they're not women in men's bodies. Then you're going to make some really great stuff. You're going to make funny stuff. It's going to be great. You're going to have good ideas and no one's going to be afraid of each other in the work environment. And that's huge. This is the biggest problem. Like, this is where companies, they should have realized they had a problem, but they were too freaking stupid to realize this. If you have to start fearing your coworker, you got a problem. The second that HR, the second that whatever, all of this political correctness, the second it showed up, you've got problems. You've got freaking problems. All right? And this is why, by the way, you largely want a workforce team, by the way, who are the same race as well. You don't want women and you don't want a bunch of people of a different race on your team. You want that tight-knit group of guys who are largely going to have no fear or concern that, oh my gosh, am I hurting your fifis? because I don't know, the Browns or the freaking blacks, they got freaking triggered because some guy said, well, slavery was kind of cool, right? Oh, well, gotta cancel that guy now, whatever. Or can't make a freaking slavery joke, right? Whatever it is, if you have to sit there and you have to fear the people you're working with, you will not make great things. It's that simple. But if you're not afraid and you're just going to say whatever's on your mind and you're going to say unfiltered, just a bunch of stuff, you're going to make great stuff. It's just that simple. And that right now, this is why the Asians are taking over. That's why the squinty eyes, they're freaking dominating. Because why? The squinty eyes are not afraid of their fellow man. That's why. The freaking squinty eyes, they're sitting there and they're like, dang, Tifa's looking good today, isn't she? And they're all like, yeah. Because they don't have to fear each other. And that's why. Every time a studio fails on a game, it's because people who fear each other and police each other. That is why bad games are being made, is because these people, they have to fear each other and they have to police each other. And that's what we're seeing with so many games today. Look at these game studio companies and they're freaking, the people they're hiring. Look at these pasty white chicks who look like freaking crap. Love of God. You don't want to make a misogynist joke because pasty white freaking chick, she's going to sit there and be like, oh my God, I can't take it. You are going to die. Your studio's going to freaking die because you are bringing in the wrong people onto the team. It matters who your friend group is. You bring in the wrong people, it screws up the dynamic. A family matters. You bring in the wrong people, your family becomes freaking crap. People break off ties. Your family's disbanded altogether. It matters who's in a social unit. If you bring in the wrong people to a country, to a game studio, to anything, you bring in the wrong people to anything, into a marriage, love of God. You bring in anything that's bad for a group of people, you ruin the cohesion and you ruin the group. Yes, diversity is never a strength. Yes, diversity does not make people more interesting. People say that when they stand for nothing. People say that and they think it because they take for what they have granted. That's why they say that. People say that everything's, and by the way, I have been that retard before. Once, there was a time. It wasn't long, and then I became a raging bigot. Anyway. But no, seriously. You have retards who sit there and they say, oh, diversity, everyone being different. Oh, people having a different perspective or outlook on life. It makes things more interesting. No, and also no. It makes it to where now people are afraid of what others think and say about them. Now you're like, oh, I want to trash on the blacks today. And then you're like, but I work with this guy and he's going to get offended. Never mind. But it's like, but you could have said something totally funny, but now you're afraid. And then people start policing you, and then people this and people that. And now no one's making anything that's worthwhile. No one cares about what's being made because now you fear your own coworker. And that's what happens every time. And now we have these games that feel soulless. Why do you think they feel soulless? Because they don't have a cohesion behind the teams working on them. That's why. The people are afraid of each other. So you make the tamest, the most inoffensive product imaginable. Right here, turn back. Why? Why should they be turning back? Is it because one of the characters are colored and the others are not? And they're saying turn back? Okay, well immediately that has some grit to it and that means something. Oh, but we can't be racist or else we're going to offend the people on the team and also the gamers, right? So we can't do that. So it's got to be just turn back. We don't want you going past this gate because that would be bad. There's nothing that this means. This could be something totally offensive and that would make it gritty and that would make it down to earth. But instead, this is just lame. Like, what about it's a bunch of witches and it says turn back because these freaking whores are going to freaking devour you men. Turn away. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, but should men be offended by that? That idea in a game? Creative idea? This is something as old as folklore, but should men get now triggered about folklore, about a concept, a theme, an idea? Should they get triggered about that? And then that should be censored or whatever? You can't allow your studio to make it. This is why gaming is dying. And it's because, love of God, I'm thinking about something else right now. Love of God, I need to eat. Anyways, outside of that, that's just off note. But outside of that, this is why games are so bad. Because you have the wrong groups of people making the games. You need to have a good cohesive unit if you want to make anything great. If you bring in the wrong people to a team, they're going to hold you down and people are going to get pissed with each other and people are not going to trust each other. You bring in someone that other people despise, no one's going to share with them what is actually on their mind. No one's going to be like, oh, I'm thinking about this and we're going to do that. No one's going to talk about it. Instead, what's going to happen, they're going to keep you on the outs and they're going to keep each other on the ends. But then the problem is that you're doing work and you have no idea and there is no cohesion. Again, cohesion matters. If you don't trust and you don't like the people that you're working with, you're not going to make something great. And that's the problem, is that what we see is we're bringing a lot of people that nobody wants to be around on these teams. You're bringing in feminists amongst dudes who are your freaking just dudes. They're like, dang, Tifa's looking good lately. And then, oh, well, I'm not going to say that around this woman on the team because she's going to get offended. So I need to censor myself now in the workplace. Well, what's the problem with that? Well, now you're not going to share that we should have a Tifa-looking chick in the game. And then some guy in the game should say something misogynistic towards her. And then that becomes something that goes maybe viral or whatever. I hate that word, viral, because that has a lot of bad connotations, modern day connotations with it. But regardless, it's like, but that could be something that people just grab onto and they love it. They're like, wow, dude, this is a hilarious moment in the game. And now your game has a meme or whatever. I hate meme, but you know what? Meme actually has an objective meaning. Again, it's just a phrase of thought. Okay, that's all I mean, or frame of thought. So it just becomes this like something that's iconic about your game that people latch onto. And they're just like, oh my, dude, that's hilarious. And I love that moment every time. When you have these ego investments, things that are offensive and things that are, again, just things that, whatever, just offensive. I could have some other descriptors here, but let's just say offensive. When you have these things that are offensive or inappropriate in a game, it's something that becomes memorable. It becomes something that is gritty, down to earth. It makes an impact on someone and their psychology. They're like, oh, holy crap, that happened. It makes an impact on you psychologically. But instead, what we get now with these games today is that nothing makes an impact on you and nothing matters. What does turn back mean? Does it just mean get off my playground? We allow all people here, but we just specifically don't want you here because storytelling reasons? Just so that we can drive the plot? Or is this because you guys are inferior to us? You do not have our genetic serum that makes us better than you. Well, then that's interesting. That's gritty. Okay, these guys are genetically better and they want people who are not genetically better to be a part of them. So they say turn back because they will exterminate you. Okay, that's interesting. That's an actual idea that we can play with. And now the characters have to maneuver around that, but we don't have stuff like that anymore.
Same process with the characters. Minoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies.
Yeah, the character designs monster designs are pretty good.
Definitely a Destro.
For SK.
Again, that just feels so soulless. Definitely a gestural or whatever she said. Yeah, man, I don't feel it whatsoever.
We needed a cuddly companion.
There's no it factor here.
To take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely...
And by the way, this is not the worst that we're getting. Like, I actually respect that they have a guy that's trying to be the visionary on their team. But do you think he's fully comfortable with having the most inappropriate thoughts with his team? And that's the answer's no. Again, where's the breasts? Like, I wouldn't be hearing this guy being like, I was thinking of a villain or enemy archetype. And I just thought, well, I just thought immediately of a chick with huge breasts. And then I thought to myself, well, succubuses, I guess, are good in line with huge breasts. But then I thought to myself, well, let's just make it a little bit more horrific. So then I thought of like this really withered but also equally sexy. It doesn't look like a succubus, but just looks like she has fangs and she's like, right? It's like in the family of succubi, but it's like something new and totally creative, right? And so I thought of like this weird otherworldly succubus kind of creature with huge breasts, and she's super hot, and you would totally want to bang her, including myself. But anyways, it's in the game, and I'm totally not jerking off to it. Anyways, love of God, help me, man. Jeez. But no, like seriously, right? Like, you don't have anything like that, and you know that this guy would be afraid to say that around his team, and that's the problem, is that you have these people now, they fear to say what's on their minds. And again, dude, older games had a bunch of raunchy stuff. And when I say raunchy, it doesn't just mean sexual. It just means raunchy stuff. It's visceral. It's, oh wow, what the frick is that? Oh wow, what is this? A lot of things were crazy and kind of out there. And why is that? And it's because these teams were not afraid of each other, because it was largely just a bunch of dudes who are not freaking gay working together, making a great game. That's what it was.
They wanted to bring back from older JRPGs, a feature we really loved but is very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map.
What does that mean?
And it was a real challenge to create, both artistically and technically.
Wall map or world map. What is this?
And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely...
Oh, what? Oh, wow. Wow, wait.
This is really...
So you can move around the world map like as if you're... So it's like you're moving around kind of zoomed out, and then you can select places that you want to specifically enter within. Is that what it is? That's kind of cool. Like, that's like a quick way of moving around, but like still being immersive and also artistic. I like that. That's kind of cool. That looks like me in the morning. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. That's kind of...
I love it.
If
Yeah,
it works,
this is awesome.
if it works, that's cool.
Entire hidden levels. If you want to fight the toughest bosses of the game, you will have to explore. Good luck.
There's a Final Fantasy game you were able to do this in. Was it Final Fantasy
We've poured
8 or
our
9?
hearts and souls into this game for the past 4 years. That's why
7?
we're delighted
All
to
of them?
announce
Damn,
that Expedition 33 launches on April 24th on Xbox Series X and S and is available day one with Xbox Game Pass. You can already wish the game and
Can the dudes get on steroids, please?
Follow us for more.
Yeah, I would play this.
They need to look like wrestlers.
We are super excited to invite you into the world of Expedition 33. We are a small, passionate team. It's our debut game, and we can't wait
I want these men to call their female co-workers the C word right now.
for you to discover our story.
It's not because the women are okay with it. It's just because these hoe bags are going to deal with it.
Well,
yeah, I actually mean that, by the way, because I am so fed up today with how it's only acceptable to insult someone when they're okay with it, right? It's not like, it's not even, it's out of malice. It's just like tongue in cheek. It's not even because you're trying to be annoying. It's just like a passing comment. You barely say this, but it's like, you're just like, today I just want to call you the N word. Okay, whatever. But right, it's like, this is something that people used to just do, where it's like, they would just flippantly say something. It barely happens that often. You're not trying to be that annoying with someone. It's just like, you know what? Today, I just decided I wanted to call this female I talked to the C word. And you just did it. Oh, hi there, C word. And she, you're just having a casual conversation. She's like, what? Oh my gosh, that's so out there. That's so weird. And you're like, yeah, now have sex with me. But like that used to be a thing where it's like you could just be erratic and sudden about the things that you would say, even if it was nowadays what's considered inappropriate, but more or less insulting or offensive. Like people used to just be able to take it, that you would just say something totally out there and they'd be like, what? And you'd be like, yeah. And they'd be like, okay, whatever. That used to be a thing where you could say something offensive, especially to a woman. And it's not because she's okay with it. It's because that's what you decided to say. But then people used to be, there's this term that people use, and I guess it's the best way to describe it, but being unflappable. I don't think that's the perfect word. There's a better word for it. I'm forgetting it right now. But right, like people used to take things more flippantly. People didn't take everything so life or death. Like I swear to God, people are becoming more and more actually autistic. And I mean it, because you will sit there and call someone the C word or whatever. And it's just totally out there, totally random. But it's like, whatever. Right? Just a throwaway comment. And then people nowadays, they just freak out. It's like, you called me the C word. Oh my God, my world is done. It's over. And maybe it's a mixture of autism and also fragile egos. It could be of that too. So maybe narcissism. And it's not that all narcissism is this way, by the way, but it's just that there's a lot of fragile egoism that happens with a lot of narcissists. Especially today, specifically today, we have a lot of people that are narcissists with fragile egos. So then you see this where these people, because again, there are good narcissists, by the way, there is good narcissism. A lot of people, they like to sell a lot of propaganda around that term. But anyways, but like this is the problem, is that a lot of people, they can't take it anymore. If you just flippantly call your friend the N-word, it's like, oh my gosh, end of the world. I need to brutally assault you and nearly kill you because you said the N-word. Instead of just being like, instead of just chuckling and be like, okay, whatever, see you later. And not see you later, like, you know, like actually, I'll see you later. We're going to hang out later. That's what I mean. The business goes on, but people don't do this anymore. Nowadays, you say the N-word to your friend and you call them some other name. You call them the C word, whatever. The F slur, I don't care. You call them an idiot. Instead of just being like, oh, whatever. Okay, haha, funny. Now everyone's like life or death. And now it's so homosexual and gay, because you'll notice this with a lot of right-wing people. It's only okay that you call a right-wing girl that's your friend, air quotes, you wish you could bang her. Anyways. The only way that you could call a right-wing woman like the C word or whatever is because she's okay with it. That's number one. Number two, she happens to be more masculine and she calls you names too. That's kind of tit for tat that you're playing for, is that it's only okay because you both do it to each other. No, it's not because she's okay with it or that because the both of you do it. No, you're talking to a female. She's just a woman. She never says a slur ever. And you call her a slur because that's what you want to say. That's what you wish to say to her. That's the word that you want to place onto her. Now, you might mean it flippantly or whatever, but she just sits there, she takes it, and she's like, whatever. People used to be like this and be able to do this. And again, these are not people that are extinct. People are still like this today, but it used to be much more common. People used to understand this. It used to be common sense that a guy would be talking to a girl. It's not expected for women to curse. It's not expected for them to be raunchy. Nowadays, it's only okay because women are also equally raunchy. That's the problem with today. It's this gay, homosexual, modern day crap of equalitarian thinking. Well, if a man's going to call a woman a slur, then she better say it back to him too, so that then it's okay. No, you're talking to a chick, you might want to bang her, who knows? And then jokingly or non-jokingly, whatever, just whatever frick context of conversation you're having, you're just like, okay, see you later, C word. And she's just like, oh, haha, see you later. That used to be common. It used to be normal between men and women that you would just be blatantly disrespectful and no one took it that serious. But nowadays, dude, holy crap, people just freaking lose it over the simplest stuff. Look, again, there are freaking leftists right now. And this has become very common amongst a lot of people. I mean, people read into stuff crazy. You know, it's so funny because people, they love to make fun of conspiracy theorists, but then someone will literally, how many people make up stuff about other people? Literally, Donald Trump will tap his leg 2 to 3 times. And people now say that it's like, oh my gosh, Donald Trump is dying. He's an old man. And this is what they do. Old people, before they die, they tap their leg 2 to 3 times. People just read into stuff and they make up this random dog crap. And it's like, what the freak is wrong with you? And by the way, the right wing does this because liberalism is a disease. Right now, the left and the right are basically the same. It's just one side's more militant and the other side is a bunch of cocks. And that's right now, that's the right wing today. It's a bunch of cocks. But it's like people used to just be normal. And this is, yes, when they were more traditional and more conventional as people. And nowadays, people are not so traditional anymore. They're less conservative. It used to be that when people were more conservative, they were more normal. That's number one. But then number two, main point here. They used to be able to freaking take it. You could call someone a freaking slur and they wouldn't take it like life or death. Nowadays, literally, you have white guys who think that they need to brutally assault other white dudes because they said a slur. And it's like, wow, like, you cannot have a civilization when people are this high strong. And I don't know what it is. Again, is it fragile ego, narcissists running around? Is it also autism? Is it both? I'm thinking it's both. Then what the frick did it? Why are there so many people that have fragile narcissistic egos and also they're autistic? How did this happen? I don't know what's going on. But it used to just be that you could be inappropriate or offensive to people and nothing was the matter. But nowadays, oh my gosh. And you can tell these are the types of people working on these games nowadays. And this is why the squinty eyes are taking over.
And our take on the turn-based genre. On behalf of everyone at Sunfall, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Whatever, man, whatever. They have a woman on the team. I mean, they have a bunch of dudes, so that's why it's better than it is worse. But why is there a woman on the team? Literally, why? She should be in the kitchen somewhere. Where's the kitchen for this female? There's no kitchen.
April 24th, okay. Yep, we're gonna play this. 100%.
Oh man, Ninja Gaiden's so far away. It's over.
I hope it's good. I really do. I think it will be. Okay. Is this Doom? Yeah. All right, here we go.
The Doom soundtracks are so good. I've heard some people try to crap on it, which is just like, really, bro? Like, this is some good stuff.
Now this
I see a bunch of dudes.
game, I remember the Xbox Showcase went so fucking hard.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software.
Please, say the N-word, please. I beg of you.
Of course.
Where more than 30
Of course
years
this
ago,
was in Texas.
a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important
Just like my wife's breasts, we got her an augmentation.
values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day. And as you're
God, can people be edgy again, bro? Please be edgy. Read the Bible. Read the Bible, you freaking Satanist pigs. And be edgy. Please. Be edgy. Read the Bible. Please. Oh,
to see. Those
oh,
values
this is
are
killing me.
infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the
Please call your freaking customers retards. Please. Just do something. Just do something. Dance, monkey. Dance.
legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on its tradition of creating all-out
Call the cameraman a freaking retard feminist whore. Do it now.
groundbreaking levels of fun. So now, we're excited to share with you a
It would be amazing if they would just in the middle of speaking, just say, by the way, cameraman, you're a retard feminist whore, and just keep on talking.
look at
Just
our
do
most
it.
ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages. That was so stupid I mouthed the words.
All right.
Now call yourself a
This
retard
looks so
feminist whore.
fucking cool. I cannot wait for this game, man.
This looks really good. I like it.
With like a shield and a flail.
It's really cool.
In Doom: The Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world
Wow.
full of locations to explore.
Yo, man, this is some great. Wow. I love, bro. This is like Warhammer 40,000 Darktide. Now, Space Marine 2 had really good environmental design, but Darktide also has really good level design. I almost wonder if the same people from Warhammer Darktide worked on this, or maybe vice versa, or both, right? I mean, this is really well done, and I love architecture and world design like this. This is really good right here. This is really phenomenal.
Badass.
To unlock and enemies to conquer. This is a
Really good right here.
prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom the Dark
Yep, cowboy hat. That checks out.
Ages will be the perfect entry point
He's LARPing as a cowboy, but who cares?
into the series.
Yeah.
And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways,
The
feel
Fat
of the game
Boys.
is really a return to form.
Yeah.
So let's break it down, starting with
Return to form. Everyone loves to say that, but I mean, so far their work is speaking for itself.
the combat. In
Let's
Doom
get it.
Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom the Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy,
yeah.
strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom
It's
Eternal.
cool. Wow.
You know what this looks like? This feels
And a
like if I
balance
was playing
between enemy
Space Marine 2
projectiles
in first
and player
person mode.
movement speed.
Exactly. That's exactly what I thought too. I mean, this feels like Warhammer, funnily enough. It's like they saw some of the recent games from Warhammer. I don't know which one actually, but anyways, just one of the Warhammer games that's doing well and makes good. I guess Space Marine 2. I mean, obviously this was made during it and before it, but whatever. Before it came out. But whatever. I mean, this looks great.
That makes strafing to aim
I mean, this
viable.
looks like Warhammer. It's so funny. It's so funny how Warhammer. You know what though? I'm gonna guess Doom was inspired by Warhammer. Let's just be honest. It had to have been.
Again, just like in the classic Doom games.
Yeah.
But it's not
It
all
looks
about
great.
nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And
Really
so for Doom the
great.
Dark Ages,
Wow.
it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master.
Really cool.
Let me introduce
So
you
the
to
shield.
the shield saw.
Oh, that's so cool. Yo, we've never exactly seen something like that. Oh man, that's actually cool. A shield saw. Yo.
Throw. Parry.
Nice.
Oh, I
All
love
from
that.
one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single
Oh.
button.
Thank fucking God.
You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience.
Wow.
So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun.
You know, I played Eternal and Doom 15? And I wasn't really that crazy about either games, if I'm being honest with you. It just wasn't really for me. Like, I liked what they were, but it's just like, it wasn't for me. So, obviously, there were people I knew that loved it, and they were happy with those games. And this, though, I mean, I'm feeling this.
In Doom Eternal,
This
it
is
was
feeling
perfect
good.
shooting. And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
Man, yeah, I like that.
Shield Saw will give you the strength to go head
One of the things I didn't like about the previous games is how you get locked into a lot of executions, and it looks like the executions are more like momentary combat cues where you just do certain attacks and it seems just really fast, and you continue with the momentum of battle, which I really like, right? Because it just looks like we just hit them. Obviously, there's probably still executions and all that. It's just that it looks like we can have faster executions for some of these enemies, or maybe alternatives, whatever. I like that.
head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created it in.
Yeah.
But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and
This
fight,
is
then you
good.
gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail?
Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Oh,
Maybe an
man.
electrified gauntlet.
It's so cool.
Doom spiked mace. That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system. All on one
Oh,
input, complete with combos and upgrades. And it's totally awesome.
Dude.
And you can finish off the
Dude.
demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit. And it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable smashing your way through the horde.
Man, this
with
is cool.
total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet. The trigger. That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns, and Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created.
That's cool.
Damn.
Mean. Ancient. Brutal.
That sounds really cool.
Built to butcher, impale,
Oh,
and
yeah.
shred the minions of hell with.
Man.
Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen,
Man.
insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage.
This is really cool.
And see how these medieval
Wait.
mechanics synergize.
Oh, so
with
they're
the
actually just
enemies
gonna
and
show
the
gameplay,
environments
okay.
To form
Let's
the
get
new
it.
combat loop for Doom: The Dark Ages.
Great. Okay. So that guy's got a shield and you can parry that because it's green. Ooh.
Okay, that's an interesting blink ability.
So like the saw is in like the, it's in his face.
Oh
Jesus
man, this
Christ.
looks so good. I can see this being so overwhelming, but I love it because it looks like you have the right tools in your arsenal to, you know, if you ignore them, you might just die super quick, but if you flow just well enough, I mean, this looks like it has a really good synergy.
And under the hood, for the first time
Shield
in
looks
mid-game,
OP? Yeah, it
we've
is.
made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best.
Okay.
You can slow things down or speed them up.
That's
It's
crazy.
a Doom for all
Wow.
Slayers.
Well,
And the gameplay doesn't end with just the Slayer.
yeah, it's kind of weird.
Okay.
We finally have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlan.
Oh man, that's so
What?
cool.
It's powerful, and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death
What?
with your gauntleted fists. And if that
Oh
wasn't
my
enough,
God.
we also have for you your very own
Really?
fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon.
Oh, that's so
Neither of
cool.
these
What
are
the
one-and-done features
frick?
either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses.
Oh man.
Epic. Power Fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in, and the combat
So you just get to
systems
play
behind
it,
these
you get
features
to
are
ride a
deep
fucking
and
dragon?
tons of fun.
This is so
And as cool
cool.
as all that
Oh
is,
my
we know
God,
that
bro.
fans of single-player action games expect more than just great combat to pull them through
Oh
the
my
experience.
God.
So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages.
Okay, let's see it.
Your hero's journey.
Yeah,
will
this
take
is a
you to
game
the
for
far reaches
gamers.
of the Doom universe.
Double F breasts or whatever the frick. I don't know. Wait, A B C D E F G. Oh frick. H I J K L. Triple L breasts.
Mysterious worlds from the
All
Slayer's
right.
past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields.
Dude, whenever I was a
worlds
little
beyond.
kid playing Doom,
And through
I played at my
exploration,
friend's
you'll be
house,
unlocking
so I
new
didn't have it.
abilities and godlike powers
It-
every step of the way.
this is what I imagined
Now
the game
armed
to
with your
be.
trusty shield saw. You're gonna cut, leap,
in like 1998.
and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures.
I really like it, yeah.
There's always something new
pretty
waiting to
good.
be discovered or destroyed.
This
Now
is
let's
good.
Take a closer look at just one of the many missions
I'm the
you'll
target
experience
audience? Yeah.
in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain
Of course, we gotta have a brother. Of course.
Explore
We
the
gotta get that DEI in.
medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations
Wait, is the
along
main character a black guy? Love of God.
the way to engage with as you see fit.
Oh man, bro, Doom guy was always known to be white. Come on.
With any gun you choose. Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game.
Damn.
Discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of
The fuck?
vital resources.
So you get like new armor
You
and shit
control the
too.
pace of the game. Where you go.
The artistic design, the environmental design, this is terrifically well done.
Who you fight, and the objectives you pursue.
Wow. I mean, I can already see. This is good.
It's a Doom
Holy
sandbox
enemy
full
density?
of
Yeah.
lore and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates because the battle isn't over yet.
Oh shit. That's where you get in the mech? This is so cool.
Oh no, wait. Doom guy is white, I think. So then I guess we have a brother somewhere in the story.
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete.
Yeah, this is really,
And
really
speaking
good,
of that
man.
legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are
This
the
is this
star
mean
of
it
the
comes
show.
out in like 5
Your
months?
power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out.
Damn.
It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players.
Damn.
It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new
Really? Oh no! Come on! Come on! Come on, bro! Is that a man jaw? Is that a man jaw? Come on! Oh, come on! You couldn't give us a sexy woman in the story. You had to give us a girl boss. Come on, bro! Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. It's always so good. Whenever it's good, it's like, oh, but the story, what's the story gonna be like? Because we always know it's trash. And it's like, well, guys, guess what? We're gonna try this time. Oh, good. Yeah, but when we try, we're gonna make it feminist. Oh, oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, awesome.
new characters, old allies,
Whatever.
and
I don't want a man jaw, freaking female.
powerful new villains.
Jeez. I mean, everyone else looks cool, but like, what the frick, man? You couldn't. Dude, how many older games had sexy women everywhere? And I think that includes Doom, unless I'm thinking of Wolfenstein. I don't know which one. Don't care. Come on. Dude. What does it take? You freaking homosexuals. Place hot women into your games. Enough.
And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
This is so fucking
It's not going to be a good story. Sadly.
badass.
We've got 10 years of making
Yeah.
modern Doom games together.
I'm sorry. What the frick are these females? Okay, obviously she's a hashtag Me Too activist. I already can tell. This is giving me LGBT mafia vibes.
10 years of making
Yeah.
modern Doom games together.
Yeah.
And we've done better with every game we've made.
Is that a woman? Oh my gosh. Oh Lord, guys, just. Oh man. Oh man. God, someone say the N-word. Someone say something horrible about women. Say something horrible.
We've got
Just say
10
something
years
detestable,
making modern
please.
Doom games together.
Yeah.
And we've done better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun
I'm sold.
to play
Yeah.
as it was to make.
I was sold as
And
soon as
make
I saw the
something
first trailer.
That's good enough to become the best game id.
I'm sorry. Can we get the women out of the shot? Can we just keep the white dudes in the shot? Keep the women out.
As soon as I saw
You can show the women in the kitchen, not these women. Show me Playboy models in the kitchen.
the first trailer.
That's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom the Dark Ages releases,
When? May 15th.
All right.
Holy shit, that's in 4 months.
That
Damn.
soon?
Bro, they bringing this shit out real quick.
Well, I mean, they're not giving early announcements anymore. That's what it is, right? And also, I guess they're not in development hell, which definitely prolongs games ubiquitously. So,
Oh my god.
I cannot move.
Wow. You gotta play it? Yeah, I will. No, 100% I will. It's not any question. Of course I
You
will.
will feel like the super weapon in the center of the
Yeah.
medieval war against hell.
This is awesome.
All of Hazel's powers
What a crazy
are designed
direct.
around
Yeah, this is
extra crafting
nuts.
and spinning wheels. The combat system is
I feel like
built
this
around
game, like a lot of
changing
people are like
attacks
really
and
skeptical about this game being good.
Reactive
But the
turn
other
system
three,
has real-time reaction, which gives
this was
combat greater
awesome.
intensity and dynamism.
yeah, they covered good games. Games that look good. Doom, Claire 33 or whatever the frick. It looks like it's going to be interesting, but we'll see. To me, it's going to be very generic, like we've seen with a lot of games. But you know, it looks like they've done a couple of things well with that game, so I'm not totally doubting where it's going to go. But then we have Ninja Gaiden, man. They didn't show any hot chicks. Bro, there better be Rachel. There better be freaking Momiji. Ayane. Who's the other biatch? Kazumi. And there better be some new hot chicks. There's a lot of hot chicks in Ninja Gaiden. I think there's 2 others, as I remember. But anyways, there better be some new hot chicks. Busty freaking babes, all right? Just make like a busty Asian chick and another white chick. Please.
やシリーズおなじみの体術など忍者アクションを駆使して乗り越えていくことになります。
You gonna try South of Midnight? I'm gonna play every single one of these.
楽しみにしています。
Yeah, I mean, of course.
None of them are gonna have good stories. I can tell you that. None of these games are gonna have good stories. Ninja Gaiden is gonna be bland. I mean, it's just the way that action games go, sadly.
3 out of 4? Which one I not play?
I don't know why the story always seems to go last, or it always seems to be an afterthought. Yeah, for a lot of games, it's that way, and I mean that as in a lot of the talent that they hire on is an afterthought. I like getting a good storyteller. There's not many of them, but they're out there. And they never seem to select the proper storytellers. Again, they're out there. It just makes no sense to me why they keep on picking up people that make really mundane stories. I just don't get that.
Cap, you'll see. You'll see. I feel like I've been playing a lot of new games that come out. I have been. This is amazing, man. This is really fucking cool. What a good fucking what a fucking show, man. That is a crazy show.
You just release all that shit out of fucking nowhere. Oh my god. No Oblivion? Who gives a fuck about that? We have Doom and Ninja Gaiden? Like, what are we talking about? Who cares? Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, no Elder Scrolls 6? Yeah, I mean, fuck, I don't care about that. I care about watching. This is way better than what I thought it was going to be. I thought this was just going to be some bullshit, honestly. I did. I thought it was going to just be some bullshit, and it was not. This was really, really good. This is way better than what I had expected. I thought this was going to be a joke. Yeah, I mean, like, what the hell? Play Doom 2016? I already bought Doom 2016 to play it. Yeah, I already bought the game, and so I'm ready to do that. Like, I've got a few other games, too. I mean, like, I feel like the next game that I'm gonna... Like, I'll probably play that Ninja Gaiden game, like, today or tomorrow. Like, the second one. Because I feel like that's the... Like, that game literally just came out, and it would be cool to try it out for a day and see what happens. Because, like, I never played the original game and see what happened. So, yeah, absolutely. And Doom is very fun. Look. There's a lot going on, man. I only got so many hours in a day. Look, I'm trying to do my best. I try to keep up with everything. All this crazy
shit's
brother. Going on constantly. How can I keep up with it all? It's hard, dude, but very rewarding. Well, hey, I mean, like, we'll see what happens. I mean, I'll at least give it a try and see how it goes. Yeah, don't sleep. I mean, I don't know. All these are excuses, not playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. Okay. Look, guys, like, if I had to rate this, though, I would say this is a 9 out of 10, like, show. Like, straight up, this is a 9 out of 10 or 9.5 out of 10 show. Absolutely crazy.
No. This is what we're going to do. 4 games. Divide that by 10. I don't think that works. Anyways, 4 games. All right, I would rate this a 7 out of 10, maybe. Yeah, I'll do that because this game is dog filth. South of Midnight. It's just going to be another one of those woke, diversity higher games. Expedition is largely going to be all right. Okay. Hold up. Outside. Well, let me think about this. I think that they did a good job with the presentation. Okay. It was a good presentation. I don't know if I can give it a number. I mean, just objectively speaking, without any emotional investments of any kind, it's just a 7 out of 10. Well, no. Actually, if you think about it, well, a 7 out of 10 is that they did well, but it's like some of it was just whelming. If you said it was an 8 out of 10, that would mean that it was overall pretty good with a number of detractors. So I guess this was an 8 out of 10, maybe. It's very close to a 7. It's because of that South of Midnight game. That's the only reason. But they did a good job with the presentation. They did a good job with the flow of the presentation. And they gave sufficient information on gameplay and story for these games without really going into bad details that really provides nothing of use to you. So I would say it's an 8 out of 10, and really it loses 2 points, right? Because of announcing a bad game that no one's going to care about or like. So that's it. But like the other games were good, and then the presentation was good, and the flow and the pacing of the show was good. Well, actually, you know what? Because there's no breasts, 7 out of 10. There you go. To justify my 7 out of 10, my initial 7 out of 10 is justified by the fact that we don't have any sexy breasts in any of these games. So there you go. We can say it's an 8 out of 10, but when you involve breasts into the equation, then we're definitely sitting at a 7. So anyways, what's going on here?
Every single game was something that I was like at least moderately excited for. Like the South of Midnight game, I mean, to be fair, so like the other 3,
no one
I'm
cares
like
about that game.
Excited for. South of Midnight, I don't think it's gonna be that good, to be honest. The more I've seen the gameplay, the combat just doesn't really look that good to me. I'll play it, we'll see what happens, but like, no, look, it's gonna be that good. And the 3 out of 4 though, man, that's insane. Yeah, what are you excited?
This would be a 9 out of 10 if we saw some hot freaking women with cleavage, with jiggle physics, then I would be like, dang, they put some hard work into these games. 9 out of 10. That South of Midnight is the only reason we are not sitting at a 10 out of 10.
About for South Midnight. I think that the exploring of like the Southern American Gothic themes would be an interesting story, and I could see it being good. Like, there's a theoretical world where it's good. Now, is that world South of Midnight? Maybe, maybe not. But
no, it's not.
It could be, and so that's the way I see it. And I'll try it, and I'll play it, and if it sucks, then I stop playing it.
Who trained Asmund to be such a freaking liberal? Oh my gosh.
It's really not that complicated. It's really not that hard, is it?
All right, we're done here. Moving on to the next video.